Namaskar and a very warm welcome to the grand finale of the Green Quiz, where knowledge meets nature and a young mind signed for a greener tomorrow. Presented by State Pollution Control Board, Forest and Environment Department, Government of Sikkim and powered by Sikkim Chronicle, this quiz is more than a competition. It's a celebration of awareness, responsibility and action towards protecting our Mother Earth. After a thrilling journey that began with 91 government senior secondary schools and intense rounds of prelims, quarterfinals and semi-finals, today we are down to the top 4 teams who have made it through their toughest challenges and brilliance and eco-intellect. A deepest gratitude to our gift hamper sponsors, Temiti, A Taste of Distant Saga, Loafing Around, a bakery in Gangtok, and of course, Agape. We are so delighted because joining us today in the grand finale is none other than the Honorable Minister for the Education Department, Government of Sikkim, Shri Raju Basnet. We welcome you, sir. Alright, so let's cheer it, let's learn and let's witness the finest eco-warrior battle. Ladies and gentlemen, put your fingers crossed as now we roll down the grand finale to know the winner of the state level, the Green Quiz. After the intense competition, ladies and gentlemen, 4 schools in the grand finale of the Green Quiz. Before we begin with the first round, let's have the introduction of the finalists. Let's start with Government Senior Secondary School, Kusing.
Hi everyone, myself Anisha Gurung and I am from 12th Standard Science.
Hi everyone, I am Minkila Sherpa from class 12 Science.
Alright, all the best girls.
Thank you, sir.
Tharpu Government Senior Secondary School.
Hello everyone, my name is Pratiksha Banya from class 12 Science.
Hello everyone, my name is Pranay Paudil from class 11 Science.
Alright, Tharpu, best wishes. Let's come to PM Shri Government Senior Secondary School, Peling.
Hello everyone, I am Nehal Bishta Chetri from class 11 Science.
Hello everyone, myself Anand Gurung from class 11 Science.
Give your best, boys. Let's come to Government Senior Secondary School, Mangan.
Hello everyone, my name is Lakpa Doji Tabang from Arts Geography.
Hello everyone, my name is Bhumika Chetri of class 12 Science.
Alright, so they are the 4 finalists, the 4 teams for the Green Quiz. Now let's begin with the first round. Let me take this opportunity to explain the rules. You will be asked 2 sets of questions and for every correct answer you will get 10 points. If you are not able to answer, you have to say pass and the question goes to your opponent team. And if your opponent team is able to answer the question, then the team will win 5 points. Did you get this?
Yes, sir.
Alright, okay. So let's start with Kusing Government Senior Secondary School. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Brace up. So here is your first question. Which mammal on earth is known to lay eggs?
Ostrich.
Ostrich is not the correct answer.
Platypus.
Platypus is the correct answer. 5 points to Tharpu Government Senior Secondary School. Alright, so let's come to Tharpu for your question. What are the animals or birds that eat dead or decaying matter called?
Scavengers.
Scavengers is the correct answer. 10 points to Tharpu. Well played. Well played. Now let's come to PM Shri Peling. Peling, here is your question. Which planet is known as Earth's sister planet due to its similar size and composition?
So Mars.
Mars is not the correct answer. Mangan, would you like to try?
Neptune.
No, Neptune is not the correct answer. Kusing?
Saturn.
No, Tharpu.
Venus.
Venus is the correct answer. 5 points for Tharpu Government Senior Secondary School. Let me come to Mangan. Mangan, here is your question. Which is the hardest natural substance on earth?
Diamond.
Diamond is the correct answer. 10 points for Mangan. Now, we switch again to Mangan for the next set of questions. Here is your question. Which fungus is highly valuable for its medicinal and aphrodisiac property and is also found in Himalayan region including Sikkim? Name the fungus.
Mushroom.
No, mushroom is not the correct answer. Would you like to answer, Peling?
Yersagumba.
Yarsagumba or quadriceps is the correct answer. 5 points to Peling. And again, I come to Peling. Alright, Peling, here is your question. Listen very carefully. Which 2024 Indian budget initiative gives carbon credits to farmer practicing agroecology? Name the program.
Bharatiya Krishi Vikas Yojana.
No, that's not the correct answer. Tharpu?
PM Kusum.
No, that's not the correct answer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is Green Credit Program. It is under the Life Mission. Okay, it is expanded under the Life Mission. This. Okay, now let me come to Tharpu. How many themes does Mission Life broadly covers? We know about Mission Life. How many themes does it broadly covers?
7.
Are you sure? 7 is the correct answer. 10 points to Tharpur. Alright, now let's come to Fusing for the last question. Listen very carefully, okay? Girls, name the scheme that is aligned with Meruruk Mero Santiti, in which rupees 10,800 is deposited as a fixed deposit in the name of newborn child by Sikkim government. What is the name of that scheme?
Sikkim Sisu Samriddhi Yojana.
Sikkim Sisu Samriddhi Yojana is the correct answer. You earn 10 points. So ladies and gentlemen, we come to an end of first round and the next round would be the buzzer round. But before buzzer round, let's have a look on the score. Alright, so after the first round, here is the score. Fusing Government Senior Secondary School is at 10 points. Well, the round is being led none other than by Tharpu Government Senior Secondary School with 30 points. PM Shri Government Senior Secondary School Peling is on 5. And PM Shri Mangan Government Senior Secondary School is at 10 points. Alright, so now let's move on to the next round, and the next round is the buzzer round. There's a buzzer right in front of you, and whosoever presses first will get a chance to answer the question. If you answer it correctly, then you will get 10 points. And if you're not able to answer, then this question will not be passed. But if you answer it wrongly, then there is a deduction of 5 points. So be careful while answering, alright? Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed with buzzer round. And let's see who presses the buzzer first for the first question. Here is your question. Fingers on your buzzer. Name the first bird to get extinct from the world. Peling.
Dodo.
Dodo is the correct answer. Dodo is the first bird in the world to get extincted. 10 points to Peling. Let's go with the second question. And here is the second question. What is also known as the green gold of India? Anyone? No one? Alright. So the correct answer is bamboo. Is the correct answer. Alright. Let's move on to the next question. What is the name of the initiative in which ceremonial plantation is done in the name of mother? Tharpu.
एक पेड़ माँ के नाम.
Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam is the correct answer. 10 points to Tharpu Government Senior Secondary School. Listen very carefully, okay, teams? Name the animal which was sighted or spotted at a record altitude in Sikkim. Let me finish the question first. Name the animal which was sighted or spotted at a record altitude in Sikkim in Pangolakha Wildlife Sanctuary, making it as a world record sighting. Name the animal.
Bengal tiger.
Bengal tiger is not the correct answer. -5 for Tharpu. Well, the correct answer is Indian bison or gaur. Indian bison or gaur. Okay. Your next question. Also locally known as Habre, what is the nickname of red panda in Sikkim? Tharpu.
Pokchi.
Pokchi is the correct answer. You have come back and you have compensated. So well done, team. Tharpu, Pokchi is the correct answer. Your sixth question. Listen very carefully. In which sanctuary was Royal Bengal tiger spotted in Sikkim, making it the highest altitude sighting? Anyone wants to try? No one? No one wants to try. Well, the correct answer is Kyonglasla Alpine Sanctuary. And let me inform you that this is under Gangtok district. And of course, this is a national record which has been recorded. And internationally, this is the second record after Bhutan. First, it was spotted in Bhutan. All right? This is for your information. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next question. Which is the lake located at Jamgu in North Sikkim and has been declared as Biodiversity Heritage Site? A very tough and intense competition. We can see. Alright, Tharpu.
Khichiperi Lake.
I'm afraid that's not the correct answer. I said Jamgu. So Jamgu is in North Sikkim. Alright, that's not the correct answer. Well, the correct answer is Tungkyong Do. Tungkyong. Tungkyong Do is the correct answer, right? You knew it, right? Okay. Now, the last question for the buzzer round. I want a very specific answer for this, okay? Which instrument is used to measure earthquake? Tharpu.
Seismometer.
Seismometer or seismography? Yes, I'll give it to you. 10 points to Tharpu. So with this, we come to an end of the buzzer round, ladies and gentlemen. Really interesting, and you all played really well. Now there are 2 rounds for you to maximize your scores. There is the audiovisual round and the rapid fire round. But before we move on to the next round, let's have a look on the score. Here is the score after second round. Well, Kyusing Government Senior Secondary School is at 10 points. Tharpu Government Senior Secondary School is still leading with 50 points. PM Shri Government Senior Secondary School Peling is at 15. Bug up, guys. And Mangan Government Senior Secondary School is at 10 points. Alright, now let's move towards the audio-visual round. Let me explain the rule. There is a TV screen right in front of you, and there will be photograph, video or audio will be played, and the question related with that will be followed. If you answer it correctly, then you will fetch 10 points, and if you couldn't, then that would be transferred to next team, and the team will get 5 points. Alright? Got it? Okay. Now, we are going to start with PM Shri Government Senior Secondary School, Mangan. Here is your first audio. Okay. Listen very carefully. This is a growling sound of a shy but powerful mammal found in the forest of the Himalayas, including Sikkim. Known for its crescent-shaped chest, mark an excellent climbing skill, this animal is mostly active at night. Identify the animal.
Himalayan black bear.
Himalayan black bear is the correct answer. 10 points to Mangal. Now let me come to PM Shri Peling.
Peasant women never been to school, top biodiversity experts change the policies of this country. The policies that used to say the most important product of the Himalaya is timber, and they changed it to the most important product of...
Okay, your question is, she is an Indian environmentalist, activist, and author known for her work in promoting biodiversity, organic farming, and seed sovereignty. She is the founder of the Navdanya movement, which supports farmers' rights. Identify this environmental activist.
J.C. Venkatashan.
No, that's not the correct answer. Tharpu?
Medha Patkar.
Medha Patkar is not the correct answer.
Vandana Shiva.
Vandana Shiva is the correct answer. 5 points to Qsing. Alright, now let me come to Tharpu. Tharpu, here is the audio.
Because we're in desert land, let me put it this way. If you get me enough organic content, enough organic matter, I will turn the Arabian deserts into rich farmlands or even rainforests. Once land becomes unproductive, that is when people are forced to leave.
Okay, let me ask you the question. Which global movement was launched by Indian spiritual leader and environmental advocate Sadhguru to raise awareness about soil degradation and to promote sustainable soil management across the world? Name the movement.
Pass.
Pass. Qsing. Mangan.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Well, the correct answer is Save Soil Movement. It was started in 2022 by Sadhguru. Okay? Alright, now let us come to Qsing, Government Senior Secondary School. Here is your audio.
हर गली अब उन्नति की राह जाएगी उपवासा की आंगन आंगन गाएगी स्वप्न गांधी जी का अब साकार.
Okay, your question is, this popular theme song became the anthem for many, inspiring millions across India to participate in the cleanliness movement. It also aims to stop open defecation and promote solid waste management. Name the mission.
Swachh Bharat Abhiyan.
Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is the correct answer. And we know that every morning we listen this song, you know, when our brothers from the municipal area comes to, you know, collect garbage, then we listen this song. Anyways, so now let's move on to the video round and let's start with Qsing. Qsing, ready? Alright. Which British botanist and explorer is known for his 19th century expedition in the Sikkim Himalayas, where he documented over 3,000 plant species and introduced Sikkim's rhododendron to Europe? Name this famous botanist.
David.
David, no, that's not the correct answer. Tharpu? Peling?
Sir Butcher. Sir Butcher.
Sir Butcher? No. Mangan?
Romulus Whittaker.
No, that's not the correct answer. You should be knowing this because there's a huge contribution of this botanist, especially in documenting this, the plant species of the state of Sikkim. And his name is Joseph Dalton Hooker. There's a book also on him, Hooker, you know. So we know him as a hooker. All right, let's go now with Tharpu, your video or photograph. Okay? All right. This animal is a small, shy and nocturnal mammal known for its vital role in forest ecosystem. Also found in Sikkim, it gained global attention during the SARS outbreak. We know about SARS outbreak. And is also linked to the production of an unusual luxury item which is known as Kopi Luwak coffee. Identify the animal. You want to try?
Pass.
Pass. Peiling, would you like to try? Peiling? We cannot give so much of time in the past question. Mangan, would you like to try?
Mar.
No. Using?
Raccoon.
No. The correct answer is civet cat. Is the correct answer. Civet cat is the correct answer, and we find this cat, like in Sikkim as well. Okay. Now let's come to PM Shri Government Senior Secondary School, Peiling.
And 13 other officials took their seats at a table on the seafloor below the surface of a lagoon. Discussions were limited to hand signals and whiteboards.
In 2009, the government of which country held a historic cabinet meeting underwater to draw global attention to the threat of rising sea levels caused by climate change? Name the country.
Myanmar.
Myanmar is not the correct answer. Mangan?
Maldives.
Maldives is the correct answer. 5 points to Mangan. Now we come to Mangan, and Mangan, here is your video photo. Alright, so this was all over news. Here is a question. This is a viral and heartbreaking video of April this year, in which wild animals and birds were seen fleeing their forest habitat due to a large-scale deforestation. This also even led Supreme Court of India to intervene and halt the tree felling. In which Indian state this incident occurred?
Rajasthan.
No, that's not the correct answer. Let us come to Peiling.
Gujarat.
No, Gujarat is not the correct answer. Tharpu.
Madhya Pradesh.
No, using.
Haryana.
No, Haryana is not the correct answer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was all over news recently and had sparked so much of controversies taking the environmental concern. The state is Telangana. Okay? The state is Telangana. So with this interesting, video, we come to an end of the audio video round. That's the third round. Let's know the score and let's move on to the last and final round, the rapid fire round. Now, this is the final leg of the grand finale and this is the rapid fire round. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to rapid fire round, let's know the scores. Kyujin Government Senior Secondary School is at 25 points. Still leading is Government Senior Secondary School Tharpu with 50 points. Team C, PM Shri Peiling Government Senior Secondary School is at 15 points. And Mangan Senior Secondary School is at 25 points. You are watching the Sikkim Green Quiz presented by State Pollution Control Board, Forest and Environment, Government of Sikkim and powered by Sikkim Chronicle. A deepest gratitude to our gift hamper sponsors, Timmy Tea, a taste of distant saga, agape and loafing around. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, now we will be moving on to the last leg of this competition and that is the rapid fire round. This is the chance, team, for you to maximize your scores. Let me explain the rule. You will be asked 10 set of questions and you have to answer within 2 minutes, alright? If you know the answer, answer it. Otherwise, you can say pass, alright? Okay? Alright. And in this round, the question is non-transferable. Okay. So, let's start with Government Senior Secondary School, Kyujin and... Are you ready?
Yes.
And Your time starts now. Bamboo is a grass. True or false?
True.
Correct. What is the full form of CSIR?
Pass.
Name the international body that releases the emission gas report.
Kyoto Protocol.
No. Which element is named after the planet Uranus?
Pluto.
Which green hydrogen corridor was inaugurated in India in 2024 connecting Gujarat and Maharashtra?
Biogas.
No. Who discovered and coined the term cell?
Roboto.
Yes. Which scientific theory explains the origin of the universe from an initial explosion?
Theory of Big Bang.
Big Bang theory, okay. Which is the fastest animal in the world?
Kangaroo.
No. Which Sikkimese town or village is also known as the gateway to Kanchenjunga National Park?
Pass.
Pass. Which act regulates disaster preparedness and response, including science-led mitigation? Which act?
State Disaster Management Act.
The Disaster Management Act is the correct answer, and with this we complete your 10 questions. Well played, Qusing. That was very well played. We'll know the scores later. Alright, now let's come to rapid fire for Government Senior Secondary School, Tharpu. Are you ready? Alright, so here is your question. Butterfly taste with their feet. True or false?
True.
Yes. What is the full form of IUCN?
International Union for Conservation of Nature.
True. Which species is also commonly known as biofencing in India? Which tree species?
Pass.
Which radioactive element was discovered by Madame Curie?
Mercury.
Mercury? No. Which UN conference scheduled for 2025 is expecting to finalize the Global Plastic Treaty? Which UN conference?
Pass.
Who discovered the structure of DNA?
Pass.
Which theory explains the structure and behavior of atoms?
Dalton.
Which is the largest animal ever known to exist on Earth? Which is the largest animal ever known to exist on Earth?
T-Rex.
Which border sanctuary in Sikkim is home to over 200 species of birds, especially peacock?
Kitam Bird Sanctuary.
Yes. Which act protects the intellectual property rights of India's scientific discoveries and innovations? Name the act.
Pass.
Pass. With this we come to an end for Tharpu. Well played, Tharpu. Let's see in the final score as how much you have scored in this rapid fire round. So, are you ready, PM Shri Peling, Government Senior Secondary School? Okay, here is your rapid fire. And your time starts now. DNA is found in nucleus of cell. True or false?
True.
True. What is the full form of RNA?
Pass.
Which tree species was declared the National Heritage Tree of India in 2024?
Banyan tree.
Banyan tree is the correct answer. Which element has the atomic number 26?
Iron.
Iron is the correct answer. Which initiative launched by the Ministry of Environment in 2024 aims to revive urban ponds using artificial intelligence and local communities in India?
Pass.
Pass. Who was the Indian pioneer of milk pasteurization and white revolution?
Indira Gandhi.
Which theory, no wrong, which theory explains inheritance using dominant and recessive trait passed through generations? Which theory?
Mendel's theory.
Mendel's theory is correct. Which animal is considered the first known domesticated animal?
Cow.
No. Which act in Sikkim protects the use and preservation of medicinal plants?
Sikkim Wildlife Protection Act.
Sikkim?
Sikkim Wildlife Protection Act 19.
No. Which act empowers citizens to request information about environmental clearances and projects? Which act?
Pass.
Pass. So with this we come to end of 10 questions for PM Shri Peling Government Senior Secondary School. Now the PM Shri Government Senior Secondary School, Mangan. Are you ready? Alright. So here is your question. Zebra sleep standing up. True or false?
True.
True. Yes. What is the full form of ATP in molecular science?
Adenosine triphosphate.
Correct. Which Indian lake is shrinking due to climate change and has very high arsenic content?
Pass.
Which element has the atomic number 1?
Hydrogen.
Correct. Which mobile app launched in 2024 helps track real-time forest fires across India? Name the app.
Pass.
Pass. Which Indian scientist discovered plant responses to stimuli and invented the cresograph?
Pass.
Which theory says for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction? Which theory?
Newton's third law.
Newton's third law of motion, correct? What is the name of the first animal to be cloned successfully?
Rat.
No. Which protected area in Sikkim is a part of Indo-Myanmar biodiversity hotspot and home to clouded leopards?
Repeat the question, please.
Which protected area in Sikkim is a part of Indo-Myanmar biodiversity hotspot and home to clouded leopards?
Kyongnasla Alpine.
No. Which act governs the development and control of atomic energy in India? Which act?
Pass.
Pass. So, with this, ladies and gentlemen, we successfully come to an end of the grand finale of the Green Quiz. Now it's time to know the scores and let's see which team has taken this prestigious title of the Green Quiz, and we'll find it after a short while. So here is the final marks tally. So, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth position has been backed by none other than PM Shri Government Senior Secondary School, Peling with 55 points. Now, this is really interesting. There has been a tiebreaker between Kyusing Government Senior Secondary School and Mangan Government Senior Secondary School for the second position. And for that, we'll have a tiebreaker. But for now, both the schools, your score stands 65. So, ladies and gentlemen, the champion of the Green Quiz 2025 is none other than Government Senior Secondary School, Tharpo! Congratulations! Congratulations to Tharpo and all the team. Congratulations. Alright, so let's move on with the tiebreaker of two schools, that is Mangan and Kyusing. Mangan and Cusing, you need to press the buzzer. I'll ask the question. And out of best of 3, all right? Out of best of 3, we'll ask 3 questions. Whosoever answers maximum will be the position holder for the second position. Okay? All right? Cusing ready? Cusing ready? Mangan ready?
Yes.
All right. Here is your question. How many goals are designed with sustainable?
17.
17 is the correct answer. That's the correct answer. Third question. Listen very carefully. What is the theme of Sikkim Paryavaran Parva 2025?
Leave a green legacy.
Leave a green legacy is the correct answer. Fourth question. What is the population of snow leopard in Sikkim as per recent wildlife census done?
21.
21 is the correct answer. Now fifth question. When is World Ozone Day celebrated?
September 16.
September 16 is the correct answer. So we have got PM Shri Mangan Government Senior Secondary School in second position. Congratulations, Mangan. So let's start with the school who have taken 4th position. Ladies and gentlemen, PM Shri Government Senior Secondary School, Peling. Now let's welcome Cusing Government Senior Secondary School. Now let's welcome Mangan, the second position winner of the Green Quiz. And now let's welcome the winner, the first winner of Sikkim Green Quiz 2025, Government Senior Secondary School, Thalpur.